Okay, I'm back with my rainbow my release rainbow painting. It's dry, almost dry. I've decided not to add any more paint. I'm gonna go ahead and just start adding some sparkles. So I usually use just regular matte medium to glue on. Today I thought I'd be you know, what's that word I'm looking for? Of course, the word's not coming to me. Brave, I guess, I don't know. And use some iridescent medium. I don't know if it's going to even be slightly iridescent when it dries, but I just thought I have it and I haven't used it in a really long time. I was thinking what I should have done is probably put some of the iridescent into the paint when I was painting it, but we'll try that on another day. Okay, so I have these jewels that I got. I've been using them like crazy, and I don't know why I'm going through this sparkly phase. I just am. There was probably twice as much in here. I've used well over half of these already. I've already pulled some colors out, so you didn't have to watch me picking. I just got these off of Amazon. They were fairly inexpensive. I think they were under $10. So I'm just gonna start gluing them on if I can find. So they came with these little tweezer things. They don't work great, but they're better than nothing. So what I do is I just pick them up and then just tap them in my medium, and then of course they fall off the thing, but I don't put very much on, and then I just go ahead and glue it on, although this is gonna need more. I'm gonna find my little glue brush that I have somewhere. This little glue brush. I used glue or got dried paint on it, and now I just always use it as my glue brush, which is okay. So this process, I'm likely gonna speed up the video, and after I just talk for a little bit, so you don't have to watch me glue every single sparkly down. So I'm just doing one side of the rainbow because this side has all these big dots that I put on with some molding paste when I first did the painting, years ago, and so I just thought it'd be fun to not use these big jewels all the way around like I have in my other rainbows, but to just use them on the side. Maybe the sun is peeking through from one side of the rainbow and making it extra sparkly. Maybe there's a unicorn over there. Who knows? But that's what I decided to do. So there's my green. I'm going to leave room because I am going to do some sequins around here too. I got this color green sequence that I'm going to glue on. Maybe I'll start doing that right now so you can get an idea of what that's going to look like. So I'm going to do it right on the line. I'm probably going to do 2 rows of sequence eventually. Like I said, I probably won't film all of it. Well, I generally have stuff to say. I don't have that much to say. And this process is similar to mandala making in that it can be very meditative. And so, like me trying to talk and put these down is probably going to get make me a little bit stressed out as time goes on. So I'm not going to do all of it on film, but you'll get the idea. And then I'll probably come back and maybe do the final few pieces. Well, that just doesn't want to lay flat, does it? And like I said, I'll probably do 2 rows, so I'll just real quick kind of show you what that's going to look like. So there'll be another row kind of offset with this row. I like that look. In sequence, they really are, they're really fun, and they really look cool when there's a lot of them. So, and I know some of you might not have the patience for this. I never thought that I would have, but I actually do. And when you get in the zone, like I will listen to podcasts. I have quite a lot of podcasts that I listen to, different varieties. I have art podcasts, I have news podcasts, I have true crime podcast. I have Red Nation, which is all about the indigenous people of the United States. I love that podcast. I have a lot that I listen to. I also listen to books on Audible. I'm never listening to fewer than, this is horrible to say, but 3 or 4 books at once. I always have just one novel type of book, fiction book, and then I have other ones that I'm reading. Like I'm actually reading a book about meditations and mandalas, which I'm finding fascinating, and I'm reading a book about public speaking that I also find really interesting. So when I'm not filming and talking to all of you, those are the things that I do while I'm creating. And then when I'm working on the big canvas, lots of times I will listen to music. And sometimes I just sit and don't listen to anything, which is fine too. If I'm got some stuff on my mind, I'm trying to figure something out, I will just kind of focus on that while I'm going into the relaxation zone of this, and see what comes to me. I get answers when I'm doing this kind of work. I get answers in the shower, which is pretty fun, especially because you don't have anything to write anything down with. So you're like, oh, wow, that's a good idea. Am I going to remember it when I get out of the shower and dry and put my clothes on and start about my day or my evening? Okay, so that's what the green starting out is going to look like. I'm going to work on this a little bit more, and then come back when I'm getting towards the end, so you can see what it looks like. I wonder if that's going to be iridescent-y when it dries. I know it dries clear. Be interesting to see. So I got in the zone, and I just finished the painting, and I totally forgot to turn on the recorder and record the very last bit that I did. But this is what it looks like. I'm gonna bring the camera in a little bit closer so you can see. I also did the inside where I put the fluid paint. I did a layer of that iridescent medium mixed with water, and it looks really pretty. I really I like how it turned out. Um, so this is the bedazzled side of the rainbow. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Um, I like how it shines and sparkles. I like how the um, part of the old painting is shining through. I love the contrast of the stormy sky with the beautiful sparkles, because rainbow, seeing a rainbow in a stormy sky is very magical. I'm happy with taking this painting that I didn't like and I really had no love for, and created something new, something that I will enjoy looking at for a while. And I have to be honest, if I start to not like it, going to be really easy to chip all those jewels off and paint over it if I want. Um, I don't know if I would actually go to the trouble of doing that, but that option is always there. So thanks for watching along on this releasing and letting go of things that are no longer serving you painting. This is the type of uh, topics and painting and conversations that we will be having in my Patreon, depending on the tier that you join. But we will be doing a lot of intuitive painting, releasing, meditating, mandala making, art journaling. So yeah, so I just wanted to come on with this little mini series and just give you a taste of what's going to be happening in my Patreon site. So if any of this has really resonated with you, or it looks like fun, or you're intrigued and you're wondering what it's all about, join me on Patreon and come along with me on this journey. Thanks for watching. Bye.